Hi, this is Josh, and this is another Survival Colony 9 video. I wanted to show you guys some new stuff, and as a bonus you get to see a new room in my house. But what I wanted to talk about today was my swag. I just got some swag, which is really cool. All of it based on, of course, the cover to my novel, Survival Colony 9. And my designer did a really terrific job creating bookmarks. Let's see, here's the front of the bookmark, and here's the back of the bookmark. She created postcards, so postcard front, postcard back. And she also created these cool little things. It's a sticker called a book plate. Now, I didn't know about these before I became an author, but it's really kind of nice because if, for example, somebody wanted to have my signature in their book, but they couldn't come to a signing, I could sign this sticker, send it to them, and then they could just stick it into the front of their book and they would have my signature in their book. So those are the things that I have that are swag items. So with this swag, which I've been giving out to people when I'm appearing and signing books, and I'm mailing it to people who would like some, I had to think about an author signature. Now, you may have noticed that authors often have really bizarre signatures, like you can't even make heads or tails out of what they've written. It's just a little scribble. And I used to think that was because authors just didn't have time to write or couldn't write a coherent signature. And that may be part of it, but the main reason I've just discovered is that authors don't want their legal signature, the signature that you use on a checkbook or the signature that you use when you sign a car payment or something. They don't want that signature just sort of out there in the public because it could be a risk, it could be forged, and that sort of thing could happen. So people develop their own sort of distinctive author signature that they use only for author signings. So I had to think about this. I had to think, well, what is my author signature going to be? And I thought about it for a long time, and I was thinking at first of doing my whole name, Joshua David Bellin. I thought, okay, that's the name on the book, but that's really long, and I didn't want to have to sign that whole thing. So then I thought about the fact that when I grade student papers, because I'm a teacher, at the end of the comments that I give to students, I always write just my initials, JDB. So I thought, oh, okay, maybe that'll work, JDB. So I experimented with it a little bit, and sure enough, I kind of like that. So here, come here, let me show you how this looks. All right, so here's the bookmark, and I'll show you my author signature on the bookmark. So it's really simple, and it's also really small, which is useful because on the bookmark you can see there's not a whole lot of white space, not a whole lot of place where I would feel comfortable putting a signature. So it's just a JDB, and that's just my little author signature, JDB. Now, one last thing I want to mention to you guys before we go is that if you are interested in getting any of these items, I am very happy to send them to you. You just need to provide me your address, obviously, and the easiest way to do that, at the end of this video, we're going to provide my website address. Just get on my website, go to the contact page, send me a message with your physical address, and I will send you some swag.